Hello, today I'm actually reviewing a game played this year 2017 in the FIDE World Cup round 5, Magnus Carlsen White versus Bu Xiang using black. Let's get it out of the way. E4, E5, Bishop C4, um, Knight F6, D3, Knight C6, then Knight F3, Bishop E7, castling. Bishop b3, d6, c3, bishop e6, rook 1, queen d7. One of the problem is that, well, I keep feeling the problem is when Magnus Carlsen decided to go knight bd2, well, watching the knight, but maybe going bishop e3 is somewhat okay as well. Let's keep going. Rook a b8. The reason here is if let's say white going something like h3, then d5. This will prevent bishop going a4. So you can go b5. Well, this is my explanation. Okay, let's go back. Because here the bishop move back to c2, so the pawn can go up easily. d5, h3, h6. As you can see, if white initiate the exchange, white will be up a pawn. On the other hand, it may not be worth it because the knight is still blocked, the rook is still blocked. But white decided to go for it to open up the center, white volunteered to open up the center, but I'm not sure if it is worth it, but maybe it is, because there's immediate benefit up a pawn. So pawn take, knight take, knight take, knight take, rook take, bishop b6, and then rook go back. Well, if now you can choose to play not against Bu Xiang or Magnus Carlsen, you are getting a player that is identical to your rating, and you can choose which side you will choose. And I'll tell you now, well, you should pause the video and think which side you should choose. Okay, ready? I will personally choose black. It seems that all the pieces are developed. You got two knights that are powerful, controlling center square and then king side square, some of it. And the white pieces, especially two knight and the rook, is not in the game yet. It's not in the game yet, and this is why the Bu Xiang decided to be high aggressive to attack. He goes for bishop h3 sacrifice and open up. G take, queen take. Now it's very important that Magnus Carlsen go for knight f1, because if he don't go for knight f1, he will go for, I'll use variation function, say a random move, say c4, kicking the knight. this will, well, so why this is not okay? Because, well, and this is theoretically because blacks still have a dark square bishop and two dark square, this and this next to the king, this two dark square is not protected at all. There's no knight watching, no, I mean, no knight, no bishop watching it, no rook watching it, no queen watching it. So it's very dangerous that if you go for a random move like this, you'll pretty much get killed. Bishop check. This square is occupied, is watched by the queen, so there's only one move, and then check again. bg3, king g1, qh2, king f1, then qf2 checkmate. So, well, let's go back. In actual game, Magnus go for knight f1, controlling this square. This square end up being the key point of this match. Rook be8, d4, f5, bishop b3, c6. I will personally, for the next move, I will personally go for this c4 because say if knight e7, you would go c5, you will get the check, and then basically you go up a piece again. So well, if bishop, if here, if when you go c4, if knight f6, 4, which is very common because white can checkmate 1, you forced a exchange, and then because the rook may be bring up to the game, so it will not be as bad as, I mean, it will not be as bad as it before the exchange. Okay, in actual game, white go for f4, but there is a problem. Houston, we have a problem. There is two pieces watching for this, but there's only one pieces watching for this pawn. So the only thing that stops black for taking it is there is a string that pin the knight. So black go for king h7. Then you have to decide what you're gonna do with this. Magnus Carlsen decided to go for bd5. Well, it's very reasonable because you basically take from unrelated pieces, you take off related pieces. Yeah, other people has pointed out they should go to rook e4, well, which is probably the correct move because finally somebody watching this square, maybe this square as well, you would take additional time for the bishop to coming in. If knight take, well, if bishop take I mean, black cannot use bishop take because then you exchange the bishop, black will not have the advantage it had before. Knight take, rook h2, and then queen, there's probably one move, go to g4 check, force a exchange, and then after everybody take, well, the white is a little bit, well, the white is actually okay here. the white is probably up at least one and a half point because, well, white is up one knight and losing 2 pawn, but there's a double pawn. Well, let's go back. The actual game, Magnus Carlsen decided to take the knight. C take, C take, and then you go for rook e3 to kick the queen. Rook e3, bishop take. Then this is actually a pretty weak link here. G5, 不相置 mount G5, then probably King G6, something like that. King F2. Magnus Carlsen decided because he cannot control this square, he will move the king away. G take F. Queen F3. Well, if it goes something else like decline, then there will be a combination, something like Queen H4, King F3, Rook, and then it's just too easy to get checkmate here. Let's say King E2, F3, King E, the king take, Queen check, then it might be some kind of checkmate like this. It's not guaranteed actually. Well, white will, which is actually the correct thing to do. White will force some exchange here. F take E check, knight take, then queen H2 check, King F1. If Queen G2, then you are in a world of hurt because there will be a Queen H4 check. Then probably the reasonable move is actually move away, go to E2, then you have F4 pressing it. Well, let's go back. King F1, Rook G8. Well, because here it actually is threatening Rook, go to G1 checkmate, so white has to do something. Queen take F5, Rook G6, King E1, H5, King win for D1, H6, King H6, Knight C2, H4, Knight E1, H3, Knight 3, Queen G2, Knight E1, Queen G4 check. This is actually a forced move, forced exchange. After the exchange, the knight go to F3, so you protect this point and this point, but it's not enough because Rook G1 check basically win the game, because if king move, it lost a rook. If accept exchange, you have a basically H2, and then there's no way to win. Two pieces are actually blocking the rook, so the rook cannot say, okay, your question uncommon please, and thank you very much.